Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Arjun Chaudhary. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Friday, the 24th of July. Judicial Commission's report, a vindication of government, says Pakistan Prime Minister. Maldivian government to challenge terror conviction of former President Nasheed. And Masaan recreates small town stories on big screen this weekend. And now for all the details. Cricketer turned politician Imran Khan has said his party will decide on the future course of action only after studying the report of the Judicial Commission which investigated alleged poll rigging. The Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf was left red-faced after the commission rejected all claims made by the party.
PTI Supremo Imran Khan said he didn't get support of other political parties during the Judicial Commission investigation, despite 21 parties claiming that there was large-scale vote manipulation in the 2013 general elections. Khan, however, said he accepted the findings of the three-member panel, which said there was no evidence to prove his allegations.
जहां तक रिपोर्ट कबूल करने का ताल्लुक है वो तो मैं पहले दिन कह चुका था. जैसी शुरू हुई मैंने कहा जो भी रिजल्ट आएगा हम कबूल करेंगे.
The three-member commission headed by Chief Justice of Pakistan, Justice Nasir ul Mulk, had submitted its final report on Wednesday. Even though it found some irregularities, the report clearly said they didn't account to a deviation from the public mandate as accused by the PTI. Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, who had for long come under attack by Khan for his alleged role in vote rigging, said the Commission's findings have vindicated his stance.
अल्लाह ताला ने हमें सुरखरू किया. तकरीबन 3 माह की कार्रवाई के बाद इंक्वायरी कमीशन की जामे रिपोर्ट हमारे मौक़िफ़ ही की नहीं बल्कि पाकिस्तानी आवाम के मैंडेट की तौसीक भी है. ये इस नज़रिए की तौसीक है कि मसाइल सड़कों पर नहीं, धरनों में नहीं, दस्तूरी ऐवानों में हल होंगे.
Khan's PTI, which had high hopes from the 2013 general elections, could only manage to win 30 seats in the 342-member House. Following the unexpected defeat, Khan had alleged that the public mandate was stolen by massive fraud by the Muslim League, which swept into power. He had also assembled tens of thousands of his supporters outside the parliament last year for a 126-day sit-in, which he termed as an independence march.
Sri Lanka's new political alliance has launched its five-fold development plan in the run-up to the August parliamentary election. An intense political battle is expected as the coalition is pulling all stops to counter former President Rajapaksa.
The United National Front for Good Governance, or UNFGG, led by Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, launched its poll manifesto on Thursday, including its election statement and five-fold development plan. It focused mainly on the field of economy, infrastructure facilities, prevention of frauds and malpractices, as well as freedom and education. Wickremesinghe also said that he will take opinions from civil societies and intellectuals. Ahead of the polls on August 17th, political atmosphere in Sri Lanka has been heating up. Wickremesinghe's United National Party recently joined hands with political opponents of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa to form the UNFGG. Ever since its formation, the alliance is leaving no stone unturned to stop Rajapaksa from coming to power. The former strongman, who suffered a shocking defeat to President Maithripala Sirisena in January, is eyeing for a comeback under the banner of United People's Freedom Alliance.
Maldives government has announced that it would appeal the conviction of former President Mohammed Nasheed on account of irregularities and rights violation in the trial process. The government in a statement on Thursday said Prosecutor General of Maldives has decided to challenge the verdict of Nasheed, who was jailed for 13 years in March. The decision was made amid reports that President Abdullah Yameen is set to pardon the opposition leader ahead of the country's 50th Independence Day over the weekend. Nasheed was found guilty by a criminal court on terrorism charges. The United Nations and several international human rights groups called the decision unjust, blaming the Yameen government of denying fair trial to the leader. Pakistani authorities have completed the construction of a road linking its Gwadar port to the rest of the country. The project is part of the $46 billion China-Pakistan economic corridor, which has seen strong opposition from locals.
Pakistan Army has claimed that the road construction has finished in record time and before its original schedule. The 311-mile stretch is a part of the 540 miles road which will link the strategically important Gwadar port to the economic corridor. The army, which undertook the construction in the insurgency-hit Balochistan province, has made heavy security deployments to silence any local objection. Despite the opposition, many said they were happy to see some attention towards infrastructure in the province, which has been neglected by Pakistani authorities for decades, leaving the region backward.
बनने से ग्वादर नज़दीक हो रहा है, अभी रोड सही हुई, गाड़ियों की नुक्स नहीं आ रहा है और पहले रास्ते मस्ते बहुत ख़राब थे, अभी बहुत सही हो रहे हैं.
The project, funded by Beijing, will connect Gwadar to China's Xinjiang through a network of roads. China is eyeing to tap into the global oil trade by developing Gwadar other than setting up a naval base there. Baloch activists have for long protested the move, claiming that Pakistan inked the deal with China without seeking the consent of locals.
चाइना और पाकिस्तान मिलकर गवादर में एक नेवल बेस बनाएंगे. तो इस तरह की जो स्ट्रेटेजिक डिज़ाइंस हैं जिसमें आप जो है ना वहाँ के लोगों के वसाइल को अगेंस्ट देयर विल, अगेंस्ट देयर कंसेंट, ठीक है ना, आप वहाँ पर स्ट्रेटेजिक डिज़ाइंस को इम्प्लीमेंट करना शुरू करें, वहाँ के लोगों के वसाइल्स को लूटना शुरू करें, तो लोग चीखेंगे, चिल्लाएंगे.
Pakistan, which calls China its all-weather friend, had on Wednesday inked another deal with the country to buy 8 submarines. Even though the army has refused to disclose the exact amount of money involved in the deal, analysts have suggested a sum between $4 to $5 billion. This is also China's largest ever international defense deal. Beijing has also pumped in large investments in a number of key infrastructure projects across Pakistan.
People of Gilgit-Baltistan claim are being suppressed in the hands of Pakistan for years. Blocking access to development and an equitable use of local natural resources has led to unemployment and poverty in the region. A report.
Gilgit-Baltistan continues to remain an area of darkness. The people of the remote region say they are increasingly frustrated with Pakistan's policy of denying them basic rights. Pakistan government had announced a package of reforms in 2009 to address the long-standing demands of Gilgit, but almost 6 years later, nothing has changed on the ground. While the literacy rate for Pakistan is pegged at 52%, the corresponding figure for Gilgit-Baltistan is a little over 30%. The situation is being exacerbated by the shortage of trained teachers in government schools. Some 3,700 teachers are urgently needed to fill in the vacancies.
बहुत सारे मसाइल है, जो सहूलियात वहाँ पर होनी चाहिए वो नहीं है. जो स्कूलें वहाँ पर बनाई गई है एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से, उनके अंदर असातिज़ा का बहरान है और वहाँ पर साइंस की क्लासें चलती है लेकिन अंदर साइंस टीचर्स की कमी है, लेबॉर्ट्रीज़ की कमी है. बालाई इलाकों में एजुकेशन के बेहतर सहूलियात न होने के बाइस वहाँ की यूथ जो प्राइमरी करने के बाद तालीम को खिरबात कह देते हैं.
Even as the education sector struggles to cope with the obsolete curriculum, the administration does not pay heed to creating job opportunities for the youth. Very rarely, a recruitment drive takes place, and if ever it does, the major share of vacancies is cornered by Pakistanis, leaving the local people distressed.
यूथ के हवाले से कोई बेहतर इक़दाम नहीं उठाया गया, मुस्बित इक़दाम नहीं उठाया गया कि ताकि वहाँ की यूथ भी अपने टैलेंट को मुल्की सतह पर और गैर मुल्की सतह पर उजागर करा सके. लेकिन टैलेंट इतना मौजूद है कि उन इलाके में वो पंजाब के यूथ के साथ, सिंध के यूथ के साथ, खैबर पुख्तनख्वा के यूथ के साथ और कश्मीर के यूथ के साथ बेहतर तरीके से अपना टैलेंट उजागर कर सकते हैं. लेकिन वसाइल की कमी और इदारों की अदम दिलचस्पी के बाइस वो यूथ अपने टैलेंट को उजागर करने में मुकम्मल तौर पर मायूस नज़र आई.
As frustration mounts, more and more people are coming out to join the growing movement against Pakistan's illegal occupation of their homeland.
The dip in gold prices might have failed to attract buyers, but jewelers in southern India are making all efforts to lure customers. Take a look.
Indians love to splurge on jewelry, and when it comes with heavy discounts, there is no looking back. For all those who are fond of exotic jewelry designs, heaven seems to have broken loose for them in India's southern city of Hyderabad. An ongoing jewelry festival in the tech hub is attracting scores of customers, mainly ladies who want to cash in on the various schemes being provided by the retailers. A pair of gold earrings weighing over 35 ounces was enough to step up the mood of the buyers.
All girls are crazy about jhumkas. I feel like wearing it because it's so attractive, you can see it, but I can't wear it because it's too huge. It's 1 kg jhumka, but yeah, you can try out for some other collections of smaller sizes.
Besides the wide range of earrings being exhibited, a selfie contest announced by the organizers pulled a lot of customers too. Shop owners said the initiative to attract buyers during the dull gold season was helping them make good profits.
The response is very great as we are into this Somachi Guda in Hyderabad from past 7 years. So we have a good customer lineup, and the customers are also gave us a very good response for this presently.
The festival is aimed at maintaining an interest in gold buying at a time when the yellow metal's price in India is plummeting unprecedentedly due to several factors. The absence of many auspicious marriage days in this year's Hindu calendar that would have pushed people to buy gold is being cited as a major reason. Due to the declining demand for gold in the market, dwellers are now looking for different ways to draw customers.
It created ripples on international platforms. Now it aims at striking chords back home. One of the year's most prestigious films opens for Indian cinefans this weekend. Take a look at how it is set to intrigue the audience.
अब तो हम फ्रेंड हो गए हैं ना?
It was a winner at this year's Cannes Film Festival. Now, it aims at winning hearts of domestic viewers too. Masaan, which promises to be a poignant portrait of small-town India, has the entire film fraternity by its side. Industry's top actors and filmmakers got together at a special screening in entertainment capital, Mumbai. Sonam Kapoor, Parineeti Chopra, Yami Gautam and Kunal Kapoor came to cheer for the team, along with Kabir Khan and wife Minnie Mathur. Veteran couple Nasiruddin Shah and Ratna Pathak was accompanied by son Vivan. Filmmakers Sudhir Mishra, Vikas Behel and Vikramaditya Motwane were also present. Lead actor Richa Chadha, Sanjay Mishra and newcomers Shweta Tripathi and Vicky Kaushal were elated with the support. Masaan got a standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival in May this year. After getting appreciation from both critics and reviewers, it went on to win both International Federation of Film Critics and promising future awards at the event. The film's crew said it would connect well with hinterland India.
हम चाहेंगे ये लोग फिल्म देखिए, फिल्म चल जाए बस, और मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है चल जाएगी, क्योंकि अगर दुनिया भर में चल सकती है, जिनको ये सब कुछ समझ नहीं आता है, तो ज़रूर यहाँ पे भी चलेगी.
This film is going to go a little more ahead and go to even smaller towns and smaller cities, because it's a very happy, hopeful and endearing film. So I hope it will travel.
Debutant Kushal said the film portrayed real stories.
कोई चीज़, कोई कहानी अगर इमोशंस बताती है तो लोग उससे बिल्कुल जुड़ते हैं. एंड सच्ची कहानियाँ हैं, सच्चे किरदार हैं. एंड उनको कई लोगों को इस देश के बारे में एक नया साइड देखने को मिलेगा, एक नई जगह देखने को मिलेगी, कुछ नए कहानियाँ देखने को मिलेंगी.
क्या गलती की है तो जो इतना बड़ा कांड करके बैठ गई हो तुम?
कोई कांड नहीं किया हमने.
Also titled Fly Away Solo, Masaan is a multi-layered picture of a hidebound society. Set in Varanasi, the film follows the lives of low-caste teenage boy who falls in love with an upper-caste girl as their social differences lead to the familial conflicts. It runs parallel to the story of a father whose daughter is caught in a sex scandal. As their stories collide, in girl's father who is fighting a taboo, the young boy finds an unlikely father figure.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude the top stories once again. Judicial Commission's report, a vindication of government, says Pakistan Prime Minister. Maldivian government to challenge terror conviction of former President Nasheed. And Masaan recreates small town stories on big screen this weekend. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on facebook.com/SAsia Newsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsia Newsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time next week. Have a great weekend and good night.